You were looking for a way to create a little intro music for our show. Yes. There's an AI for that.com.
Okay.
And you can simply look up the tools that are available to do that. So for me, I work a lot with marketing professionals. That's a large part of my audience. And I see that it's already having an impact when it comes to creating content. So it's now a lot easier to create text and images and even video. It's more efficient. You don't have to hire someone. The whole process is streamlined. And the interesting is, of course, this type of AI-generated content is now ending up on the internet. And there are two sides of this coin. As always, on the one side, there's CNET, so CNET, trusted source of tech-related news. And they were caught using an AI, so they fired a number of their journalists and then more or less replaced them with people creating, high volumes of content using AI. So, although they claim they used a sophisticated text generator, it was not that sophisticated because the end result, the text that were published on CNET.com, they were considered as pilfered work. So it was unclear. It's like plagiarism. So it was clear that they were using sources without citing them and then merely rewording articles that were already. And that's what gets real journalists in trouble if you're writing non-original text. And it can have consequences if you claim to be a serious publication like CNET does, and you fire your journalist and replace them with AI. The AI content is not always up to standards as a journal, like mentioning the right sources. And then on the other side of the same coin, there's BuzzFeed, and BuzzFeed is, you can buy shares of BuzzFeed, and they're doing really, really well because the price of the shares went up in the course of the week.
But it's a journalism.
No, that's the main thing. BuzzFeed does not claim to be to be a journalistic news source.
Blog website, then.
Yes, they specialize in viral content, and they've been around for quite a while, but they actually had like a system where they knew what type of content would go viral and what wouldn't. That's what BuzzFeed is famous for. In Belgium, we had a BuzzFeed copy called News Monkey. I'm not sure if it's still around, but it uses the same tactics, like content that evokes strong emotions, for example, where people were either horrified or they thought it was funny. And BuzzFeed became like the specialized news source for that type of content. And then later on, a lot of copycats came around. Now, a serious news source, Reuters.com, published the news. And then afterwards, the shares of BuzzFeed just went soaring. That BuzzFeed is now offering a content service. And one of their first customers is Meta. Okay. So that's good for you, BuzzFeed. Basically, providing AI-generated content. So CNET gets punished and BuzzFeed gets rewarded. And what they will also do, BuzzFeed, is offer a service to help creators use AI more efficiently and not get caught like CNET.